Good morning, fishing buddies. So last time we were out here, we were using the diesel minnow from Z-Man on a Texas eye, probably like a 1/8 ounce jig head. And it worked really well. And I mean, it survived not a lot of crazy hits, but some pretty decent sized trout. So I really like this one. I would keep it on, but I bought some of the BallerZ in the beer run color. So we're gonna try these just because they're a little bit bigger than the paddle tail. And as the saying goes, the bigger the bait, the bigger the fish. So we're after quality rather than quantity today, and to see if this thing works better than the iconic paddle tail. Here's the difference, the Slam Shady paddle tail, whatever it's called, from Z-Man, and then the BallerZ. All right, let's, I think, you know, we've gone to the right, we've gone to the left. We've never gone that way, but the boat traffic is intense if you go that way, because everybody's out partying on spring break, you know, yeah, buddy. So what we're gonna do is we had really good success right here in front of us. We'll toss it a few times, and then we're gonna pick some other spots on some points that I think will be advantageous. Also, Flipper is over here. He's been following me already. I mean, not that I don't mind having shorts with Flipper in them go viral. I don't necessarily want to be feeding the dolphins today. People, it's a misdemeanor. That's why I didn't feed the dolphin in the last short or video. They are protected under the 1972 Marine Mammal Protection Act. I cannot turn them into bacon, and I cannot fish for them, and I cannot feed them anything. Not just dolphins, but all marine life, really. And the mangrove was undersized. I was between a rock and a hard place, guys. I had yeeted a snook, which you can see in the previous video. I don't even think that thing got away. I saw some hilarious comments though, holy cow. I chose to kind of not respond because you never feed the trolls. Coward. But damn, there's so many people that were pissed that I did not give that dolphin that undersized mangroves. As far as I'm aware, there's only been one like recent case, the most recent, just like from just Googling while I was having breakfast this morning, where an individual was actually fined. I think he got a $250 fine is what I read from the FWC. You can't feed them, guys. And I can't keep an undersized mangrove. That's at least I think undersized is $100 from what I Googled. And then if you keep some oversized, it's $250. So nah, dudes, I ain't keeping it. I ain't feeding it. He ended up getting the damn fish anyways. See, he's right here, right behind me. We're still friends, me and Flipper. We're still friends. A lot of people were like, oh, you're such a jerk and you're such an a-hole. I even was called, I guess if you don't feed dolphins, you're considered a cat owner too. Ah, this guy's totally a cat owner. See, look, he's just chilling. What we are trying to target today is, it's snook season. It would be cool to catch my very first keeper snook, but they gotta be 28 inches and they cannot be over 33 inches. That is the slot size for a snook. All right, so Flipper is right behind me. I'm gonna go right up next to this. Wet my hands a little bit. I'm gonna try and get this dude back in the water. Not because I don't like Flipper, but because I wanna see everybody have equal opportunity here. Everybody mad like I have it out for Flipper. Even my wife, I knew it was gonna be controversial that I didn't give the fish to Flipper, because even my wife was like, how come you didn't feed the fish to the dolphin? You can't. You can't. Especially on, like, yeah, maybe if you were not gonna videotape it, but dudes, I'm videotaping this stuff, putting it on YouTube. You think FWC isn't gonna catch on to a video that goes viral? Look at him, he's just charging straight up right behind me. He's ready to catch fish with me. Flipper is still cool with me. He knows the game. We both play the game. Oh, never mind, I'm getting a bite. Oh. That's a small guy. What happened to the big ones that were here last week? Better go, bro. I saw people saying, oh, you should carry rocks around. Like this Titan X ain't heavy enough. Like a sheet of, I'm gonna put a fucking pallet of gravel in it also. Here comes old Osprey with his sheep head. Whee! Hopefully you guys were able to see that. There we go, Dolphin boy. Look at him, he's coming in hot. Look who's hanging out with me all morning long. The Dolphin. Well, he's kind of, the little guy's grunting. We're just tossing it over there towards the mangroves, letting it kind of float down, let the fish zone in on the action. And we're trying to bring it back really slow. I don't know why, but the fish do not care for a very fast retrieve today. Not even a mediocre retrieve. I am having to play very, very, very slow. Oh yeah. Little flat boy. Good sized flounder. Go, bro. You gotta get out of here. Flipper's right there. Oh, Flipper's gonna get you. This is. Fly me to the moon. Oh, see, that's what happens when Flipper gets a hold of a fish. He literally flips him. Oh. Nah, got stuck, Flipper. No. Look at him, he's just floating. You guys think Dolphin boy hates me. I think this would show otherwise. Or maybe he still does, maybe he does hate me, but he at least tolerates me.
Hello, fancy seeing you here.
Oh, our other buddy that steals fish. I don't know if you guys saw that episode, but there was a cormorant that ate a trout that I caught. I'm just so blessed today with all the buddies. Oh, geez. Oh, hello, we got all kinds of stuff. We got Flipper, cormorant right there. And we got our manatee bros right here, floating beneath me. All right, guys, we paddled around that little canal over there. There is some kind of, I don't know, it looks like maybe an old boat lane ahead of us. I'm gonna try and cross over the little bit of shallow and get into that pocket because it's pretty deep, it looks like. Unfortunately, old Flipper is going to be left behind just to see if maybe the BallerZ is a little too much meat for the fish today. We're gonna go back to the paddle tail by Z-Man. Oh, I saw it. Maybe it's a flounder. My God, it's a big pinfish. That's what was biting it. Check out how well that plastic is held up. I mean, even when I was reeling it in, I could see the tail like way far back. I'll go back to the, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the BallerZ and see if that gets any kind of different action out here. But so far, between the two, I'm definitely more a fan of the traditional paddle tail. Just makes more noise in the water, I feel. That's the BallerZ in the water though. It looks really good in the clear water. That tail kind of wiggles just ever so slightly. But I don't know, the bite is weird today. We have been out here for a minute fishing this whole area right here. And I gotta say, I think it's just full of pinfish, which is weird. All right guys, that's gonna conclude today's episode and test. Hope you guys liked it. My opinion, the Z-Man BallerZ, really cool name, really cool looking design. I just don't know if it's right for me. I'm gonna get a better jig head. I'll get the Pro jig heads, bullet, whatever they're called, from Z-Man. So I got the very best. I just felt like I got more action on their good old paddle tail. And honestly, any paddle tail is just gonna be better, I think, in general. Like, you don't really need to reinvent the wheel. This is a solid option. And I mean, look at the test of that Z-Man's elastic. It's incredible. Hats off to them for this. This has been just chewed on by pinfish for 3 hours straight. And I mean, you could use it. I don't know if it'll work, but you could use it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, learned something, and maybe know what you're getting into if you're getting a Z-Man BallerZ. And but yeah, we'll see you on the other side of the month, okay? Adios, guys.